So we've made it out to SBG. I'm here with my Myzone. So we're ready to rock. So we're going to go in and get Liam to explain what some of this is, because it's a little bit new to me, but we've set up the app as you've seen, and we'll see how this works. It's going to be good. Alrighty, so to explain a little bit more about Myzone, Liam has hooked me up with this legend that he is. So he's going to explain because he knows a lot more. So what is Myzone?
It is a heart monitor. That's the basic part of it. But the power behind it is the app and the social networking side of it, and the historical kind of measuring of it. So built into the monitor itself, it has its own storage. So while you're working out, it's storing the workout. It also has Bluetooth and plus, and it communicates with receivers here in the gym. So when you are working out, it's displayed on the wall, and your completed workout then is stored on the cloud. It goes straight into your social media account, and you get to have like a whole history of all the workouts you've done. On top of that, Myzone have managed to gamify the whole idea of working out. So they don't just give you the amount of calories you burned, but they also give you what they call MEPs, which are Myzone effort points. And this is just a fun way of kind of building up your MEP points for the month, so you can set different challenges. Maybe you challenge a good friend of yours that doesn't necessarily train at the same time, but over the course of the month you can measure your MEPs. You can, who's got the bigger MEPs or whatever. So it's fun that way, and it makes the classes more competitive, and it helps you track, and what gets measured gets done.
Epic. And all of this is like done from just an app on your phone?
Correct. Yeah, so and you don't necessarily have to have the app running at the time. As I said, there's onboard storage on the Myzone itself. So even if you left your phone at home, or your phone died or something like that, then the tracker will still continue to monitor your workout. And the next time it comes into range with one of the receivers here in the gym, or your phone when it gets recharged again, it will then upload that completed workout to your profile. So you lose nothing.
Epic. Okay, so normally we're going to be up on that screen there, but we're just going to use the laptop because it's just me, so we can see, look, I'm nearly dead here already and I've done nothing. So that's what I'm at, 52%. So the 52% there, Liam, means what?
So that's 52% of your maximum heart rate. So the
and I only walk like 10 feet, I must be going to die. Okay.
No, that's pretty normal. That's pretty normal. And you're on the dark grey tile. The light grey tile would be up over 60%, and then 70 I think is green, and then yellow is 80%, red is 90% to 100%. Down at the bottom left is your current heart rate. That's your 103 beats per minute at the moment. And then over on the right hand side, they're your MEP points. So you have scored 7 MEP points by just walking around and stressing about making this video. And then up at the top right hand corner is the amount of calories that you burned. So it's tracking away there as you're working out, and if there was an extra person who came into the class, then your tile would move to the left, their tile would come up beside you, and then you'd be able to see side by side, and I think it's up to 36 tiles can go on the screen at one time. So like a full class, you really see where everybody's working and stuff like that,
Okay. All right. So that's my workout done. So that's it. We're going. No. We're actually going to do a session here, and so we'll see what the numbers are, and we'll show you guys the phone side of it as well. So it's very, like, I was looking at the app. There's, like, the Apple Watch has some amount of data, but this seems to have a whole lot more to it. Like, so we're going to get a session in here. We'll try anyway, and we'll see what kind of numbers we get back next. So I suppose one thing I forgot to explain is what the session is. He'll talk.
So what we've done over the last few weeks is, because Victor's getting stronger and stronger and stronger and fitter and fitter and fitter, is we've had to up the intensity again. Now we're jogging for 15 minutes a session, so that's 3 5-minute runs. And the last minute we're really lengthening out the strides. The last 30 seconds he's literally sprinting. He's gotten to the stage where he's running for so long that I couldn't do what he's doing right now. So he's surpassed me. the master has been beaten by the students.
Yeah. Okay, and then what are we doing after that again? Remind me of the plank?
So in between the 3 5s, we do just some isometric holds, a plank, some kind of stretching out and stuff like that with the arms and legs, and also some kettlebell work as well, just to kind of maintain the strength training element of it.
Okay, all right. That's the first circuit done. Another bunch to go, but yeah, serious sweat going. So as you can see, this thing kind of tracks everything, which is cool. So we'll see what it kind of says at the end of the rest of the session, at the end of the session, and let's see what kind of stuff it spits back. Unless I die in the meantime. But hang on, does it tell you when you're about to die?
The diet?
No, the die.
Oh, the diet. Yeah, it just goes flatline.
Let's hope it doesn't go flatline. So that's this whole session is done and dusted. Got some data on the phone, so we can see some of the stuff there. I did leave it slip because I didn't have it tightened enough, but we can see some of the stuff there. So we can see calories burned, peak heart rate, average heart rate, and all those kind of things. So there's so much more you can kind of delve into all of this. Yeah.
You can see Vicky.
Yeah.
And Vicky and all the rest of your friends on this will be able to see your workout.
I only have one friend in it. I only have Vicky.
I'll add you.
I'll have 2 friends. Yay! So like, it seems to be really good. The app is really, really good. It seems to be a great way of kind of keeping all the data. How do you think this session is done? Because I'm like nearly dead at this stage. What do you think?
Well, that tells the story, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean that's a tough session. As I said, I don't think honestly, and I'm not blowing smoke up your arse here nowadays. I don't think I can do the workout that you just did, particularly the running phase, and the fact that you sprint for the last 30 seconds of a 5-minute run, and with the kind of strength training in the middle in there as well. So it's a tough workout. I challenge any of the viewers who are watching to try that same workout. Maybe put the details of the workout out and see how many people can actually do it.
We put the workout in the description. Actually, that's what we do. Description of the video. We put the workout in there.
Yeah. So phenomenal workout, and you can see the sweat bouncing off you here. It's actually jumping off you.
Yeah, I'm just literally as my mother-in-law would say, drinking my sweat. Not that she drinks my sweat, I just dug a hole. So listen, for the Myzone, people can pick it up at SBG?
Absolutely.
So like, is there a wait time on it? You got some in stock? How does it work?
No, we have some in stock, and if we run out of stock, it's 3 to 4 days is when we can get them back in again. Marlene at reception can sort you out with a full package and a training for warriors kind of solution with the Myzone included, and it's awesome.
No, absolutely. So this is my kind of first session with it, but I think it's good to see that I never really tracked stuff. I never even tracked my starting weight properly, and that was the only thing I kind of tracked. But now when you can kind of track your data and you can see where you're burning more, or where you can see kind of like a gradual progression, to me anyway, it's like hugely encouraging. And it kind of inspires you to do a little bit more, because you go, okay, you started here and now you're there, and you know you can get to there. So like that alone, whatever about the competitiveness with your mates and stuff like that, because it is its own social network where you can add your friends and stuff. Just for me, because I only have one friend in it, maybe Liam at some point, just to see where you're going, like that really is the encouraging thing, like for me anyway. So that's it. That is the Myzone. You can pick it up at SBG. Thanks to the guys here for sorting me out. And we will see you in the next episode of the vlog. Until then, click Liam's head, because my head will appear there now, like magic. And don't stop fighting for yourself.